Hey guys, it is Tuesday evening here in West Virginia, and we're kind of bringing you a spontaneous video. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I have a couple doctor appointments I have to attend, so I figured I'd go ahead and knock it out tonight. I got my order of wheels and lifts in from Diecast Mafia out of Ontario, Canada. Yes, he makes a lot of wheels for trucks and lift kits too. I know mostly what I've showcased from him have been his lowrider chassis and his 13-inch Daytons and things like that. And I showed you guys, I think, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, whenever I got my first couple sets of dually wheels, what they looked like and such. Well, this time I went all out and bought, I think I have at least one set of each variant of wheel he makes. There's one style that comes in like two different widths in the front wheel, and I'll show you that. I don't have both widths. I wanted the flat face is what he refers to them as. They're a 8-spoke split spoke, so it looks like 16 spokes, and they look really cool. There's a lot of different ones now. At first he only had 4 variations. Now there's 8 of them, I believe. And that's not to mention the 4x4 stuff that he has. He has made, I think, 4 or 5 different wheel variants for 4x4s. Also, the SEMA style lift kit for Squarebody dualies, the crew cab ones. And I know he said he's in the works making some lowrider bases for Squarebody trucks. I think short and long wheelbase ones. So that'd be cool. I will be getting some of those whenever they do get dropped. So today, let's take a look at some of his dually wheels that he offers. Now, I put them on some of my crew cabs, for the most part, crew cabs, and some single cabs. So the ones that you've seen already were the blade style wheel, which I have on the club truck from M2. They're light pink metallic with the darker magenta pink flames and tonneau cover. Really cool looking truck, and with these blade style dually wheels, it really sets it off. These are one of the first styles he released, and actually I still think it's my favorite style, because sometimes it's hard to make a front dually wheel look good because the way that they're domed. That's the only thing I always had against dualies, is the way their front wheel looks. But these look badass. And the rear ones are absolutely gorgeous too. Really like the way these wheels look. I also have put them on my Hobby Lobby exclusive. I removed that god-awful ladder rack. The ladder rack's cool for a work truck, but not a slam single cab truck. So I had to take that off. I also put a tonneau cover on it, and I also put a 1500 bumper on it. I just noticed it's got a little scratch there. It's just a little flaw. Doesn't surprise me about M2. I don't think I did that. I could have when I was replacing the bumper, but I don't know. Anyways, it ain't that noticeable. It ain't that bad. But yeah, it looks really good with these blade style wheels. And yeah, I think I will get a few more sets of the blades, because I still have, I think, like 7 or 8 trucks that are slammed that need wheels. Now, the other one that we've seen in my one video were these style, the V-spoke. These are another great looking wheel. The front ones also look fantastic, along with the rear. This is the truck from the Diecast, Riverside show from 2025. They also have a pink single cab. I was going to put wheels on it, but I ran out. So I had to pick and choose what I was putting the wheels on. It will get the next round of wheels. So then there are the solid spokes. Now, all the ones that we're going to look at from here on are styles we have not seen before. So this is pretty much like the V spoke, except there's no cutout. It's still kind of a V-shaped or triangle-shaped spoke. Looks really, really good. And then we have, let's see, what wheel is this here? That's also, oh, that's the blade. Another set of blades. As I said, I really like those, so I have a lot of trucks with them on it. This is also the V-spoke. Sorry, guys. I said everything was going to be new from here on out. Okay, here. This is a brand new style that he dropped. This is the split spoke I was telling you about. I think it's like around an 8-spoke, an 8 dual spoke wheel, I should say. So it's like 16 spokes all together. And this is the one I was telling you about that has a different variant. It has more of a cone center coming out on the other set. Same style wheel, just a bigger center. So this one I liked a little better because it's a little bit more flush. And it has also another cool feature, which are these bullet, like spike style lug nuts, which look really great. Very cool looking wheel design, and it looks really good on that truck. And also I have the single cab to match it. That's what I did with these 2 sets of wheels. I got 2 sets of them, and I put one on the single cab and the other set on the crew cab. Now the wheels and I'm going to show you next are kind of like a stock looking wheel, just in a larger diameter. They're like the wheels that M2 put on their trucks in the slammed variation, but these are a lot bigger diameter. Look really cool. As I said, so I say they look more like a stock style wheel, or at least like the style that comes on a semi truck, the style that M2 uses. But these, once again, are a much larger diameter with a much lower profile sidewall tire. And the tires do have tread. And you do have dual wheels. It's not just one wheel total. He went through the effort of making it a true dual wheel with 2 tires. Nothing is made together, so it is a true dually style wheel. All of them are made that way. Then let's see, what wheel is this? That's also the holes, but I gotta show you this truck because this truck looks really good with these on it. This is actually a 4x4 truck, but I put it on a slam base. I still have the 4x4 one, but I wanted to put one on a slam base, and it looks really good. Also has the 1500 style bumper on the rear. So just those little subtle touches help make a big, big difference in how these trucks look. Here is another V-spoke. Just letting you see how they look on different trucks too, even though we've seen this wheel a couple times already tonight. Still yet, some colors really help it pop. So this yellow and white two-tone looks great with most wheels. And then we have the SEMA dually from last year, and it has the solid V spokes, and it looks really, really good. As you can see how a single cab looks with these style wheels, looks badass. Then we had, I think that's all the single cabs. That's right, I ended up putting those snowflake ones on this. At least that's what I call them, snowflake style, because they're crisscross, like lace style wheel look to them. So it looks really good. And then you can see it without the cap. Looks really good. And now let's take a look at the lifts. Now he designed these lifts to go on a drop base. They glue right on the chassis and such without hardly any modification. It's a slam base, but all you have to do is really just scuff up the front area so it has something to glue to. On the back, you may have to grind down, or not grind down, but sand around the rear end differential to get there's a square hole, basically. It's like a bracket upper support brace that is square and it goes over the differential. So you just get it to set flush. You hit the sand around the sides. I just used a Dremel and Dremeled mine all the way down and glued it on. But you don't have to go that extreme with it. But I went ahead and did that so it set flush and I knew I wasn't going to have any issues with it. And also this base was originally on a regular 2-wheel drive style, and I ended up taking the back part of it out and drilling it so it would work as on a slam truck. So it really wasn't the right base to start out with, but I went ahead and used it anyways, and it came out great. And as you can see, these wheels are very, very nice. These are kind of like V-spoke also. They're a bigger diameter, though, than what we're seeing on these guys here. It may be the same diameter, but it has a beefier tire on it, and it has a reversed offset compared to like the front ones and such. Now, the rear, once again, are dually wheels. You can see 2 wheels, 2 tires, and it looks fantastic. The detail that's in this chassis is very cool. It has the floating differentials. There's disc brakes. I went ahead and painted the disc on these because I had to glue one of the wheels on because it was a little loose fitting and wanted to keep coming off. So I didn't want it to come off during the video, so I went ahead and glued it on, and I detailed the brake calipers now on the front. But yeah, it looks really good. You're not going to see a whole lot of the caliper and rotor through the wheels as it is, but still yet it's kind of cool that it has that detail, and it has all of the bracing over the differential, as you could see, detailed differentials, all of the support bars and such on the chassis to strengthen it up. And he said this was designed after like a SEMA show truck. So really cool. You have your drive shafts, transfer case, and there's even a piece, lower half of the motor on this chassis, so you don't lose that detail either. You can see the transmission pan and oil pan. So really nicely detailed chassis, and it looks great. And then these things do roll and function very well. Now, one thing he wasn't sure of, and I guess I found out today, he made these wheels to fit the lifts and not the 4x4 chassis because he had no 4x4 trucks to use as a template. So he made it for the drop chassis, and the wheels were designed to clear well with this lift kit. But I tried out a set and put it on a truck that had a standard 4x4 chassis from M2, and they clear fantastic. As you can see, it's close, but they clear without any mod at all. It looks really cool. At least I think so. And this wheel design is actually probably my favorite on the lifted style wheels. I don't know, it's because of like the 90s, those blade style wheels that we had in the 90s from Boyd and Billet Specialties, I guess is the reason why I favor these blade style wheels on most. So yeah, as I mentioned, he may start selling the, not lift, but the 4x4 wheels separately from the lift because he was selling it as a set, the lift, and a set of wheels. I can't remember how much it was, like 20 or 25, something like that. And now he may offer the wheels separately because they will clear the M2 truck, which is really cool. Oh, and then he did drop a new wire spoke wheel. He sent me a set to try out, and I put them on this Impala here because it's old school. It has an old school style lowrider paint job, and these wheels here look like the old school Krager wires or True Spoke wires that were like 30 spoke or something like that. So it suits this car very, very well. So I just thought it looked really good. So that's another style wire wheel that he is offering now. So pretty cool. And then the other style is this one here. I got a set for this guy here. The gold Daytons, they look really good. Now those are based on the 100 spoke design, the 13x7s. So pretty cool. And he does a lot of other stuff too. Little figures, dogs, all kinds of different stuff for dioramas and lowriders and off-road and such. He has lists for green light off-road trucks, like the Dodges and Chevys and such. I think Ford too, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I do know he has stuff for modern style Chevys and Rams from Greenlight. So, yeah, as I said, I'll leave his contact info for IG in the description of the video. If you guys want to check it out or want some parts, hit him up. Usually he ships very quickly. A lot of stuff he already has made, or he'll print as soon as you put in your order. So, very good businessman to deal with. So guys, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow because I want to show you something else really cool. I learned yesterday that the Fineworks chassis are almost a direct bolt-in on a green light Impala. So we'll take a look at that tomorrow. So be sure to turn on your notification bell so you know when that video drops. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you, well, tomorrow or Thursday. Because as I said, tomorrow being Wednesday, I have some stuff going on. If it don't come out tomorrow, it'll be up on Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys.